Let's enjoy a little For King and Country. What do you say?
How do you guys even place an order at this point?
Yeah, sorry, Chick-Fil-A.
I'm so sorry.
But we love you guys.
Your chicken is blessed.
My pleasure. How are you this afternoon, everyone? I will say this is the first time I've seen A, this many people in a Chick-fil-A ever in my whole life. And secondly, the first time we've ever played a concert in a Chick-fil-A. And I like it. I like
Quite like it.
Okay, ladies, make some noise for me. Gentlemen, on the count of three, give me a big William Wallace Braveheart. Huh. 1, 2, 3. I like it. Yeah. Okay, girls. For those of you that can see my little brother over here, he has a particularly high voice, so I need you to sing these words with him. It's a fine, fine life. Okay, can you do that for me? Here we go. It's a fine, fine life. Give it to me, ladies. It's a fine, fine life. Come on, loud and proud. It's a fine, fine life. It's a fine, fine life. We kind of dwindled a little bit. I'm not sure. We need more girth here. Gentlemen, let's show them how it's done. Sing this with me. It's a fine, fine life. Come on, Ben. It's a fine, fine life. Okay, now add the ladies. It's a fine, fine life. Ah, yes, Chick-fil-A. It's a fine, fine life. Yeah. Love is on the side of the highway, with the stars in the sky. A warrior flying in the first lane, in a suit and tie. Yeah. What's that? Oh. The sun is crashing in the ocean, but you just can't help yourself. You wonder how we all get. Here we go. It's a fine, fine life. 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 Yeah. I fell asleep in Chick-fil-A. Should have seen her face. Oh yeah, feels like I'm stuck in a movie that was never made. She's just standing with the flat tire and grinning ear to ear, whispering these words on me. It's a fine, fine life. 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 Alright, now to all those who are not holding a phone, when I say go, I want you to throw your hands in the air and leave it there. Ready, set, go. And do this. Assessing your rhythm skills. Keep it going. Well, first things first, we would be very remiss if we didn't give a huge round of applause for our lovely morning cruise crew, Bill, Carmen, and Dave. Show some love for them. This is, just so you guys are aware, this doesn't happen anywhere else in the country. I don't know of anyone else doing what they do here with these events, so that's pretty awesome. And secondly, obviously, to you wonderful Chick-Fil-A employees, give them a hand. Not only do they get the chicken perfect every time, but they do it with a great attitude. So, thank you guys.
It's my pleasure.
Yes, all of our pleasures. For those of you who don't know, before For King and Country, the name came into existence, there were a lot of really awful band names around that I had come up with. One of which was one of the most creative was, we called ourselves Joel and Luke, because I'm Joel and he's Luke, and it just seemed to work for a time.
We were homeschooled, so we weren't very good with the names.
We got homeschoolers here? Come on. Yes! Crazy and I like it.
No wonder we like this place so much.
Yes. So, after a list of really awful band names, there was one day where I walked into the studio and I said to our producer, hey, what about the name All the King's Men, like the Humpty Dumpty nursery rhyme? And kind of looked at me a bit funny and he said, you know what? What about For King and Country? And for those of you who don't know, the name, the phrase for King and Country derives from an old English battle cry. The soldiers were going in to stand for something greater than themselves, to bleed for what they believed. Their chant was for King and Country, for King and Country. We thought as young men and as musicians, what better name to be known by than for our King and for our country, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And this is where it begins, and this is where all the worry ends, and this is where I say I don't need to have control. And this is where I admit, yeah, I don't know how to handle it. Laughing all of this chaos, you're my only hope. All that I have to offer is the white flag of surrender. So take me to the middle of your heart, lead me to wherever your love starts. To it now, take it on into the place you are. And if you wanna take me over these days, I need you 'cause the love is when I'm back. Wanna be right where you are, oh, in the middle of your heart.
Let's see the chant, everyone.
And this is what I believe, that if I give you my everything, that I will become who I was really born to be. And I'll stand up and say it, yeah, your love is something I can put in my faith there. Take me to the middle of your heart, lead me to wherever your love starts. To it down, take it on into the place you are. And if you wanna take me over the edge, I'll let you 'cause your love is where I'm at. Wanna be right where you are, oh.
Repeat this after us.
Oh, 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 oh.
You guys ready to sing?
You sing. Here we go. Give it to us louder. Sing. Okay, one last time at the top of your lungs. Here we go.
You did great.
Keep it going.
I can let it go. Lead me to wherever your love starts. To and down, take on and to the place you are. And if you wanna take me over the edge, I'll let you kiss it up this way. I'm mad. Gonna be right where you are. In the middle of your heart.
We doing okay, Carmen? We okay?
We paid her to say that, so.
We do, and I do have a bit of an awkward question for you, okay? Particularly for you ladies. Now, I need extreme honesty here. Well, hang on a second. Before we get to that, would you all say g'day to my little, bless you, my little brother Luke? Everyone say g'day, Luke.
Would you guys give it up for my older? He's actually taller than me right now, but usually I'm taller than him. My brother Joel is actually getting married in 13 days, ladies and gentlemen. So give it up for Joel, guys.
Thank you very much. And all the way in the back on the drums, would you make him feel very welcome from Memphis, Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen, the Duke on drums. Give him a round of applause. Okay, now, getting back to my awkward question. Extreme honesty, by a show of hands and making some noise. How many single ladies do we have here this evening? Okay, thank you for your honesty. Single ladies, it's your lucky day because, well, hang on a moment before I get to that. See, what I would usually do here is I would introduce you single ladies to
Harry Styles.
not Harry Styles. I would introduce you to the dashing Mark Campbell here, and I would tell you girls that he is 100% single, and afterwards, you know, you should go up and say good day and stick out your hand and say, I'm your wife, nice to meet you, all of that, you know? And I'm really proud of myself because actually a little while ago we did this little exercise and he met a lovely girl and they've since started dating, and I take full credit for it. Yes. It's a wonderful thing. Young love. I'm still trying to talk him into me being his best man. We'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, he's not quite available today, but you need to make him feel very welcome. Last but not least, the dashing Mark Campbell. Everyone, give him a hand. Yes. I have a thought, though. Single ladies, slip up your hand one more time for me. Really high, really high, really high. Don't be shy. Okay, single men, take a look around. Yes.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Two things happened just then. All the girls' hands went, okay. And all the guys were like, okay.
I've always wanted to know about her.
Yeah, he was curious. Now you got your answer. Now it's your turn, my friend, to go up to her afterwards and just stick out your hand and say, g'day, mate, I'm your husband. Nice to meet you. Try an Australian accent, see what happens. See if that helps. Now, on a serious note, though, talking about relationships, there is something that we do want to share with you today that we feel very strongly about as a band, and that is this. First of all, to you ladies, girls, don't let any man disrespect you in relationships. So often, it seems like society or culture suggests for you to talk or dress or feel like you're worth nothing more than a penny, but we believe there's a God that says you're priceless. We really do, with everything in us. Yeah. We wear these necklaces, and they're in the shape and color of a 1-cent coin, and they have the word priceless stapled into them, and they stand as a reminder to us that you girls are worth more than all the money in the world. And we wear these bracelets as well that say respect and honor on them, and we've got them both available here today. I encourage you to pick one of them up. We've literally seen thousands of guys and girls rally behind this cause. There's girls saying, I know what I'm worth and what I'm not worth. I know that I deserve to be treated like a princess because I am one. And there's men saying, hey, count me in. It will start with me. I will stand up. I will stand out. Chivalry is not dead. I will treat these ladies as they deserve to be treated. I will lay down my life for them as Jesus Christ did for his church. And I know there might be some of us here today that we sort of talk about this and you hang your head and you say, you know what, Nate, that's not me. I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not that girl anymore. I've made mistakes. That's how the enemy works, isn't he? You make a mistake, and then while you're down, he just keeps kicking you, tells you might as well not get up because you've already screwed up, so you're just a screw up. Well, the way we see it, there is a man who walked the earth 2,000 years ago. He did something that no one has ever done in the history of the world. He offered us redemption, a second chance, a fresh start, freedom. And so if that's you today, I encourage you to not only get off the ground, but stand up tall and hold your head high and say, I will become the man, the woman that I've been designed to be. People can change. And girls, if you're in that relationship and you just know in your heart right now as we talk about this that he's not treating you, you're dating and you're like, he's just not treating me the way I deserve to be treated, I encourage you to evaluate your relationship and ask yourself whether this is the right thing, the right time, the right guy. Because chances are, if he's not being a legend now, he probably won't be a legend in the future. But to all the busted hearts out there, to all of us who've made mistakes, this song's for you.
Winter's come back again, feels like the season ends. My faith is dying tonight, and I will try to pretend I've got it all figured out, that I don't have any doubts. I've got a busted heart, I need you now. Yes, I need you now.
If you guys know it, we want to hear you shout it.
Hold on to me. Enough is never enough. I keep chasing the wind instead of chasing your love. I'm screaming out your name, don't let me fall on my face. I've got a busted heart, I'm in need of a change. Oh yeah, I'm desperate for grace. Oh, yeah. Hold on to broke your heart 1,000 times, but you've never left my side. You have always been here for me, and for Florida and the Joy FM and Chick-Fil-A and all you lovely folks here today. He'll never let you go, no he won't. He'll never let you go. Don't ever let me go. Shut up. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Don't let me lose my way. Hold on to me. One last time, but here we go. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Don't let me lose my way. Hold on to me. Winter's come back again, soon the season will end, and I'll surrender today. You meet me
stay right where I am. Well, thank you guys very much. Well, this next song we're going to do for you guys is a song that is particularly close to my heart. A number of months ago, I got a phone call from a dear friend, and he said, "Hey, Luke, I've got some unfortunate things to share with you." And I said, "Oh, carry on, what is it?" And he said, "One of your best friends in high school has been in a tragic motorcycle accident, and he's currently in a coma, and we don't think he's going to make it." And I don't know about you guys, but that's the first time I'd ever received a phone call like that. And I hung up the phone, and I remember exactly where I was. And about 3 weeks later, I got the opportunity to go see him in the hospital. He was once again still in a coma, and as I was heading that way, I was trying to prepare myself for what I would see. And I walked into the hospital room, and I saw my dear friend. And all of the memories flash back, all of the trouble that we got into in high school and all the good times. And then I look at his body and his breathing, and then I look in his eyes and I realize that he's lifeless. And I walked out of that room thinking one thing, and that's this: every single one of us crave this thing called hope. I've seen incredible things take place when people have it saturated in their lives. But without it, we become lifeless ourselves. So today, I don't know where you're at, I don't know what's going on in your life, but I encourage you, seek hope. Seek hope with all that's in you. This is a song called Hope is What We Crave.
Hope sleeps without me. Sweet dreams surround me, but I'm left out. I need a reason to believe, to feel. And these rooms are dark now, and these halls are hollow, and so am I. It's hard to find out, to believe, to feel. Hope is what we crave, and that will never change. So step away. I need a drop of grace to carry me to the day. A simple song to stand. To rise above, to love again, to live, to die, to rise again, to rise above, to love again, to love again. Drop of grace to carry me to
more for you. Okay. Hey, how many of you have ever been to Nashville, Tennessee before? Yes. Good old South. Well, if there was one place...
Wait, hold on. Will you take a picture?
Oh, yes.
I want a picture
Sorry.
of the crowd.
Rule of thumb here, guys, when you hang out with the Joy FM crew, is do whatever Carmen says.
Carmen happy?
Everybody happy. Carmen upset, everybody's down in the dumps. Hey, smile for me over here, everyone. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And over here. 1, 2. Oh, a little dark. There we are. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I
Carmen.
have another idea. Really
Oh, yeah.
fast. Hold on.
Hang on, everyone.
Hold on. Instagram has a video now.
Oh yeah, Instagram has a video. In case, I know how to work it, and I'll do it for you. Okay. Here we go. We're going to start over here, Instagrammers, and we're going to go all the way to the other side. All right, tag yourself in this one. Ready, set, go. Well, don't freeze up on me. Oh, hang on, didn't work. Hang on. No, here we go. One more time. 1, 2, 3. No, never mind. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oh, we're getting all bashful here. Come on, make some noise. Look at this. Hanging out here in Chick-Fil-A. Looking awesome. And say hello, Carmen. Hi. Okay, there you are. All right, so we're originally from Australia. Can you still tell? Does that work? Okay. The sad thing is now, since we moved to Nashville, Tennessee, we go back to Australia and we start talking to our native people and they go, "Mate, where are you from?" Like, "Oh, we're from here, actually." And then we come over to Nashville and they say, "Man, where are you from?" It's like, "I'm from Australia." I guess I'm a bit of a nomad at this point. The worst American accent, not the worst, no, let me rephrase that. Okay. When it comes to understanding Australians, the worst accent is Nashville. They just don't have a clue what you're saying. So when we first came over, particularly in the drive-thrus, that's when it would really happen. We would...
The Chick-Fil-A people over here are saying,
the Chick-Fil-A...
we understand.
Listen, not Chick-Fil-A's, not Chick-Fil-A's.
They're perfect.
McDonald's. Is that okay?
Chick-fil-A is God's people.
So, I didn't say that. So we would pull up to a McDonald's or a Burger King, but not a Chick-fil-A. Because you guys have the screens and all of that, and we would say, we call fries chips in Australia, right? And so we'd pull up, we'd say, "Yeah, mate, can we get some couple burgers and some chips?" "Excuse me, sir? Just 2 burgers, 2 chips, we'll be sorted." "Sir, I can't understand a word you're saying."
And it's bad when they say, "Hey, sir, can you pull around to the window? Because I have no idea what you're saying."
You pull around to the window and they say, "Hey, man, where are you from?" I said, "Oh, from Australia." It's like, "Oh, cool, what language y'all speak there?" It's like, "Oh, really? Okay. There we are." Speaking of Nashville, we were just in Nashville recently. There's actually a little town south of Nashville called Franklin, and there's a little historic area, and there's a lovely deli, and Luke and I found ourselves there one night. We were singing at a celebration for a man who, short of there being miraculous intervention, will soon pass away from cancer. So it was a really strange moment. You're singing these songs and he's sitting there and all his friends and family have flown in from all over the country and the world to be there that night. And we had every intention of just coming in, singing our song and then leaving, but I was so struck by the moment that we determined to stay. So we sat in and we listened to these stories that people shared about this man's life. And what struck me first is that, well, first of all, these stories weren't about his yearly earnings or his accolades or the car he drove or the house he bought. They were about how he loved. They were about how he sacrificed. They were about how he gave when it didn't make sense, how he believed in people when no one else did. I left that evening and I sat in my car afterwards and I contemplated it all for a moment. Here was a man staring at death in the face, and yet fear was not present. Anxiety wasn't there. Worry was not around, and I believe they were absent because Jesus was there in that room that night. And I asked myself this question afterwards. I said, what will people say when I get to the end? It's easy, isn't it? You know, you get kind of, it's a beautiful country, it's a beautiful state. You get stuck into this idea that this is all going to last. Your family's always going to be there. You're going to have good health. But there will come a day when people gather in your name, they gather in my name, and they share stories about you. Maybe in your presence, maybe after you're gone. Well, what will they say? Our hope, our prayer, is that when they look at you, they say, man, that bloke, he loved well. He served when it didn't make sense. That young lady, she gave to me when no one else would. She believed in me. That young man, that young lady, let their lives be the proof of nothing else and nothing less than the proof of God's love.
Don't have love, I waste my breath with every song I bring. And then see a voice, a hollow noise. And see if I speak with a silver tongue, convince a crowd that don't have the love I leave. A greater taste with every word I say. So let my life be the proof of your love. Let my love look like you and what you made of. How you live, how you die, love and sacrifice. So let my life be the proof of your love.
And if I speak with human eloquence and angelic ecstasy but don't love, I'm nothing but the creaking of a rusty gate. If I speak God's word with power, revealing all of his mysteries and making everything as plain as day, and if I have faith to say to a mountain, jump, and it jumps, but I don't love, I'm nothing. If I give all I own to the poor, or even go to the stake to be burned as a martyr, but I don't love, I've got nowhere. So, no matter what I say, no matter what I believe, no matter what I do, I'm bankrupt without love.
So let my life be the proof of your understanding.
Thank you guys very much.
Thanks for coming.